Hi, friends.
Welcome back to Jam Band News.
Nothing compares to Jam Band News.
We are back to talk about where we left you, which is asking you what you think a jam band is.
What is a jam band?
Yeah, what is a jam band? We have been on hiatus for a few weeks. Got to see some Irish music. Would you say that those were jam bands?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, talk about
That's
improv.
the beginning of the jam band.
They call them sessions, and they pop up every single night, 7 days a week, and it's literally who shows up with what instrument. Yeah, that is literally a jam band. I'll just start by reading off some of their responses from some of you lovely people. Abby Hoop says, improvisational is a great word that describes the jam band genre. But I'd say any band that can effortlessly seg between two songs is a jam band. Not every artist can do this. So she's talking about the old that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sigu.
Yeah.
Grateful Dogs 2738 says, lots of weed and 20-minute jams.
Oh, well, that certainly helps. Absolutely. Our good buddy Eddie Scheckman, thanks for chiming in, Eddie. You are definitely a jam band fan. Eddie says an album song that is 6 minutes long, but is played live for 22 minutes. You know, that 20-minute mark is a real stickler for a lot of jam band fans. That when things get 20 minutes or more, it becomes a whoa.
Yeah. And also one song with a bunch of tempo changes and instrumental solos.
Ooh, I believe
That makes up a jam band.
We call that a type 2, I think, where
Yeah.
you're like,
Wait a second, what song is this?
Professor Joe Markowski writes, rhythms and melodies are not stuck in peanut butter.
Ooh, I like that.
Deep.
Ethan Donoho. Clash of electric, soul, jazz, funk, classical, technical, instrumental, folk influenced music that feels more live in concert than sterile studio composition. Or, like someone else has said, was heady or something.
Sigwooks65 writes, long improvised jams, songs bleeding into other songs, and obviously hippie drops.
Yeah. Mr. HJ1 says, in my opinion, a jam band goes off the beaten path of a melody of a song and musically explore the outside of the foundation of the key of the original tune. Wow. You must be a musician there, Mr. Yates.
Mr. Professor Yates.
Yes.
Chris Bright, terrific question. Whatever floaty musical improvise that occurs live that makes ears of your soul happy.
Okay. That's fine. Jake Cantor says a different set list every night, approaching songs in different ways each time, sneaking in teases and quotes. I like that one because, you know, we've all heard it.
You're going to see them again?
And people just don't get it's not Billy Joel. And no offense to T Swift, we love our Taylor Swift, but it's not Taylor Swift either. It's a different set list every night. And I feel like that is a huge, good one, Jake Cantor.
Brett Edelman, diverse rhythms and progressions with lots of improvisation. You should hear many genres and styles at a jam band show.
You know who did that the best? It's the Grateful Dead.
The Grateful Dead.
Absolutely. They had country, bluegrass, jazz, soul. I mean, I don't know if Jerry ever rapped, but probably maybe a little skedaddled. And just rounding out some of our favorites here. Oh, Nick Shea 177, you stinker. If a smelly dude with dreads and a drug rug asks you for a cigarette, you're at a jam band show.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing that at Ed Sheeran, but maybe they are.
Oh, Nick.
And I think you guys nailed it, and we really appreciate you reaching out and giving us your feedback on what a jam band is. So anywho, we are gearing up for another ticket giveaway at Westville Bowl. This one involves Phil, Lesh, and a bunch of friends.
July 23rd, Westville Music Bowl in New Haven, Connecticut.
Correct. And we're going to have more on that in our next weekly digest. But for today, we would love to leave you with this question. Who is your favorite version of karaoke? So my father calls it karaoke, and I think that's a great term to talk about all of the different bands and musicians who are taking their stab at the Grateful Dead music. Now, it can include original members of the Grateful Dead. It could be The Dead. Remember them?
Right. Further.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
Yeah. So we want to hear from you.
Skull and Roses?
Go ahead and comment, and we will share it in our next recording. Yeah.
J-Rad.
I mean, come on. We got J-Rad. We have Dark Star Orchestra, Forever and Ever. And Dead Fish Orchestra.
Shakedown Street.
Tumble Down Shack.
Peak to Peak.
Built to Last.
Rob Glassman
Oh,
Band.
he's local. Yeah, go Branford. Dead Set Florida.
Dead Set Virginia. Dead Set Canada. Dead Set Montana. And Dead Set Virginia.
Woo! Crazy
Woo!
Fingers.
Don't forget Dead Set Burlington with Zach Nugent. Cosmic Charlie.
Sunshine Daydream.
Caution.
Are you going to see Jerry's Middle Finger? He has this whole thing where he's like how ridiculous dead band cover bands. Where he was like, "Oh, you're gonna go see Jerry's Middle Finger tonight? Like, how about Graciously Departed?
High Rider.
United States Blues.
Deadbeat.
Dead Reckoning. Oh, they're good.
Dedicated and Friends. Is that a real one?
Diamond Eye Jack.
Reflections.
Oh, they played my cousin Andrea's wedding.
After Dark.
Finders Keepers.
Gratefully Yours.
Nailed Shut.
Trouble Junction.
I Dig Pig.
Sam.
Oh,
Sam Jamwich.
oh, the Grateful Brothers.
Bigfoot County. And many more. What's your favorite?
Kendall Street Music. Kendall Street. I think they're covering. You know who's not a Dead cover band? Dogs in a Pile. Although we did see them cover a Dead song or two. So don't ask Billy Strings about being a Dead cover band. No, we don't want to.
And moving right along,
Yeah.
speaking of jam bands and the Grateful Dead, Dead and Company has been cruising through their summer tour, and they've been at Fenway. They've been at SPAC, City Field in New York City.
Yeah.
All these shows are selling out. The vending scene has been crazy. It's been tears of joy and lots of memories.
And people are reporting back that they might not have enjoyed a Dead and Company show in previous years, but something has sparked in these dudes that, whether it's the last tour or maybe curmudgeon-y Billy was holding them back, or I'm not sure, but people are definitely speaking really well about these current shows.
Yeah, they're in shape. Bobby's doing his plyometrics and exercising before each show. What about Oteil?
Oteil is one of my favorite musicians, not only because of his talent, but
his vibe is chill. His Cannabis is awesome.
He is a really good on social media with interacting with his fans. Always responds, and sometimes you're like, oh, that's Trey responded. No, it's not. It's some other dude on Trey's account. I truly think it's Oteil. Anywho, Oteil posted a wonderful video of his wife, Jessica, and she was painting. I don't know if you noticed, but this past tour, Oteil's been wearing this almost tribal makeup on his face. And in this video that I saw on Instagram, he was asked whether or not it had meaning. And he was very honest and open and awesome. And he said, no, it's basically an artistic look. And he wanted to recognize some of the people who might be microdosing or
other dosing.
Correct, in the audience. And he wanted to give them an extra visual aid. So
he's just having fun.
Yeah, once again.
He's doing it for us. He's doing it for you.
Yeah, once again, we love Oteil, and we can't wait to see where he goes.
Did you guys see the drone show that Dead and Company had for their Boulder, Colorado show? There was 600 drones, and they arranged them in different shapes throughout the display, including the 13-point bolt, as well as a steely, also a dancing bear, and a red rose. So cool. I have seen other countries using these drone shows instead of fireworks, and I am definitely a fan. Very, very cool.
So I will start by giving a shout out to our friend, Hellosunset. Hellosunset has,
hey, Steph.
Hey, she's been making these wonderful capes. Now she's into earrings, but her OG is this wonderful hood.
Sparkling sequin hood.
It is actually reversible, and the inside is nice and satin. And Steph started making these hoods because she also suffers from social anxiety, but really loves to go to shows and find her sparkle. So Steph likes to say that when you put the hood on, it can help with social anxiety while at the same time allowing your soul to shine with the sparkles that are out. And so we would love for you to go and check out some of the stuff that Steph has. She always is at a fan art show. Anytime there's any kind of pop-up on Shakedown Street, look for Hellosunset.
Pushing out the positivity. We love her.
Absolutely.
I want to give a shout out to my buddy at Hidden Door Cannabis. Ross is killing it right now. He's in a couple stores in Vermont. He has a Tush Kush that's testing at around 20%, and his cannabis is awesome. His vibe is chill, and I think he's somewhere on the mountain in Rutland is carrying it. And get out there and support your local craft cannabis producers.
Yeah, these guys have been in business for way longer.
Giving a nod to that hidden door, that secret magnetic, slide the shelf over.
Yeah. Very cool.
Before we go, has anyone seen Les Claypool, this Frog Brigade tour, where they're covering animals in one of the sets?
We had tickets, but unfortunately we were unable to attend as we were out of the country. Very cool. All right. Well,
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Come see us at a show soon.
Here, thanks so much. See you soon.
I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant, but nothing, I said nothing can take away these blues like jam band news, 'cause nothing compares to jam band news. Nothing compares.